Everybody, welcome to one of my exploding response prevention videos that I also integrate now thought recording to help treat my children's phobia. So I do the videos to rate my anxiety before I do the anxiety exposure, so basically eating, then do the exposure, and then rate my anxiety afterwards. And also I write down thoughts and images I have during it. Thing today is I've eaten what I would consider a minimal amount, or at least some amount of food before. And so basically, I'm not gonna eat a lot, and I'm not really hungry. I have a really, busy day planned for today, and I've eaten enough that I think I'll have enough gas. Enough gas to go through the day to have eaten. So, that being said, I'm still gonna eat a sizable amount here. I'm still hungry, and I also have a bit of a tummy ache because I have an ulcer brought on by the stress and whatnot. So when I forget to take my medication for it, it causes pain in my stomach, which actually does cause me to not eat, because you're so focused on the pain in your stomach. It's not intuitive to put something in your body, like food, into your stomach when you think you're sick like that. It's more of a pain. It's like a dull pain more than the actual nausea or any sort of, God forbid, like choking phobia. So even though I do have the choking phobia, like anxiety, I thought before. So I'm gonna rate my anxiety of choking on food. Yeah, it's gonna be like a. It's gonna be like a 5 out of 100. I really want to say 2, but 5's good. So I'm gonna do the exposure. I'm gonna put somewhere on, and I'll enjoy it now. It's relaxing. Rather than before, I listened to it as a way to allay harm, ward off harm. I like listening to it now. So my stomach hurts a lot. Here we go.
The filth of your wealth, it purifies your wealth, because everybody who earns money will always have shubuhat or muharramat in their wealth. There's always doubtful matters. And by giving zakat, it's like you're purifying your wealth in the same way that when you eat food, there's benefit and there's harm in the food. Hopefully, the body absorbs the benefit and removes the harm. And that's why the Prophet ﷺ, in the dua of coming out of the toilet, the gha'it, he said, Alhamdulillah alladhi razaqani ladhatahu wa abqa fiyya quwwatahu wa adhhab anni adahu. Praise be to the one who has provided me with its delight, the taste of it, the good of it, and retained in me its benefit, its strength, the energy derived from food. وَأَذْهَبَ عَنِّي أَذَاهُ, and removed from me its harm. And so this is the same idea with zakat. What you're doing is Allah's helping you to remove what's harmful from your wealth. In the same way that the bakhil, if he holds on to it, it harms him in the end. And Imam Ali radiallahu anhu said, the worst person is the bakhil, because he said in dunya he suffers, he's mahroom, and in akhirah he's mu'adhab, he's punished in the akhirah. So in dunya he doesn't even benefit from his wealth. There's an article in I think Discovery or something, one of these magazines, about hidden millionaires in America. And they were just talking about how there's all these people in America that live these middle-class lives, and they've got millions of dollars in the bank. And what they were saying in there is, they don't want to spend the money because they want to save it. And so the point is, they didn't that's the nature of the bakhil. He doesn't.
Honestly, guys, I'm not hungry today. I'm gonna be honest with what I ate today. I'll be honest. I went grocery shopping, like I got it delivered. The guy comes at 6 in the morning, or 7 in the morning. I got 4 cheeses, 4 blocks of cheese. I got 3 boxes of Coke, a bottle of water. Alright, like a big 6 bottles of water, in a case. I got 4 boxes of these cheese sticks. Alright, that I can fry up. And something else. Oh, and 2 bags of chips and a box of chocolate chip muffins. I'm not gonna review the delivery service or whatever, just whatever, it's good. Got the food, happy I can eat it. And so I ate a lot of that earlier today, around 8, 9, right when he came. I was like, I might as well wake up and eat a little bit, and then I make the video later, not realizing I ate too much because I was eating leftovers of the day before as well. I had like the chicken strip from before and all the onion rings, except for one. There's like just one onion ring I didn't eat. And then I had some, when the guy came, I had some cheese, had a Coke already. I'll probably eat a muffin or something. Honestly, with my acid reflux, I just don't have the appetite, but I know I've eaten enough that I'm not gonna end up like starving later on in the day and just end up tired. I know I've eaten enough that I can function to the point where like I'm gonna get tired and I might get to have a couple more Cokes or something, but I'm not gonna get to the point where it's like my body's gonna shut down and die and start eating my fat or muscle because I'm not eating. And that's actually a good kind of progress report to note, because for people who have choking phobia, they know they would do anything to not eat. That would include fainting. That would include, right, these horrific. Oh my god, I'm having a horrific story right now. My lighter fell. Basically, that's what I'm trying to explain. People who have this choking phobia, they would do things like not eating, or they would eat very little and they get very hungry later, right? All these things would happen. And what I've noticed is while I'm doing my exposure and anxiety risk videos, I find that dissipates and goes away. So we'll stand by and I'll look for my lighter here. This is ridiculous. Oh, it's stuck like in here. Crisis averted. They might quit thinking. And by quick thinking, I mean, sure, quick thinking, why not? Found a lighter. So now basically my plan, the thoughts, right? It went from a 5 to 2, right? Thoughts, this is not a response I want to prevent. Talking about listening to Shaykham to Yusuf, I actually enjoy him now in terms of like doing it just because my anxiety is telling me if I don't, right, I'll get more anxious. It's a huge, I think, progress report merit for me. It's it makes me feel happy. It makes me feel like I've progressed, like I've done something with my life. Like, hey, you went from suffering to better. You went from sickness to health, right? Alhamdulillah, as they say, like, praise to God. I could have still been this choking phobia person, but I've faced it and dealt with it, defeated it, worked what the anxiety people say you're supposed to do. Next letter image is stomach hurts. Next is holy crap, I already ate what I considered a little bit, but I was wrong. I was talking about how earlier, sorry, my stomach hurts so much. I was talking about earlier how I said I was gonna eat. How I said earlier I was eating. And while I was eating, I was thinking what I'm gonna make for my video, right? What am I gonna eat for my video? Not really realizing I ate so much earlier, I wouldn't have an appetite for my video. Like, I have an appetite, but also my stomach kind of hurts. I also don't want to overeat. I always think myself overeat, but then I think, no, it's just something I've been taught. You don't overeat. You eat, and you eat enough, but you don't purposely stuff yourself. If you accidentally stuff yourself, okay, it happens from time to time. But you don't go and make a whole bunch of food and know at the end of eating all of that, your stomach's gonna be wide and kind of move, and you're just like, I've learned that's not the type of person I am. Anyway. I need to get ready. So basically, I'm gonna end the video soon. I know it's not very long, but guys, they're getting shorter and shorter because I think I'm getting better and better. I have less to talk about. I have less to worry about, less anxiety to talk about. And I'm just doing it every day and being constant with it. I think that's the most important part, doing it every day, having that discipline You know, to do it every day in the mornings. Boom, day's done now. Day's planned, thoughts are in order, anxiety's in check, right? I got my food, I've eaten. All these great things happen when you start working on your anxiety. So what I'm gonna do now is, let's see. This video is not very popular, so I'm just gonna turn more into a video diary, even though I do I will respect anyone that chooses to come across these videos. Like, I'll still be talking to you, but it'll be more video diary now. Basically, my plan for today, my friends called me. I used to call him Person N. He wanted me to come hang out with him. So basically, my plan was to work today. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna, you know, smoke a little weed, start my day, hop in the shower afterwards, right? Get ready, get clean, brush my teeth, right? Take a shower, soap it up, get the hair done, shave. I don't think I have any shaving cream, but I'll have to figure out a way to shave, whatever shaving cream I have left. Then, what I'll do is, you know, hop outside. No, before I do that, I'll pray. I'll take about 20 minutes to pray. It's something I actively want to do now, not something I fear doing. It's something like, you know, if you don't do it, it's like your anxiety will get worse. Now, I've realized through breaking free of anxiety that I will get better by facing anxiety. And also would want to do things I don't necessarily would want to do, like, for example, praying, right? I always condition praying on anxiety. You pray when you're anxious. I converted when I was anxious, right? You pray when you're anxious, and then when it comes time to pray and you're not anxious, trust me, you'll still get a little anxious, right? Because it's the right thing to do as a good Muslim, or just because you're not really focusing on your anxiety the way you should be, so you're not carrying it. Therefore, whatever time passes by that is prayer time, you will have that anxiety. Now I become more free. I really have. I feel like I am doing things because I want to do them, to please God, not because my anxiety is telling me to do them. And I've noticed, like, I would before be like the scrupulous, outwardly religious, very religious person, but I would still have anxiety in me. But once you actually talk about the anxiety and write it down and, you know, do the thing that makes you anxious, that's the worst, scariest part. You guys remember at the beginning, that was the scariest part. That anxiety is up to 70. What eventually happens is you realize you put your thoughts on trial. Like, wait, am I choking? Right? Like, am I really choking? You know, like, if I'm choking, that means I can't breathe. If I can't breathe, that means I can't talk. If I can't talk, wouldn't that mean I'm coughing? That's like an actual response. Did I eat too much? Was I talking when I ate? Was I distracted? Did I have any water? Right? Or is it a physiological response to, you know, whatever problems I had in the past, trauma, all those things, right? Divorce and whatnot. So you really need to, you look at it like that, you realize you can do that with a lot of things. You can do that with your behavior, you can do that with your thoughts, you can do that with your life. Especially when you start recording your thoughts and writing them down, you can do it with your life. I've noticed a lot of self-help gurus advocate kind of like planning your thoughts, planning your day, so you have like a better idea of what to do. So, that all being said, my friend's texting me, so I just gotta get in the shower real quick and get this done. So that's my day. It's gonna be long. I'm gonna be working toward 10, 11, maybe later. But I gotta make the money. I have no choice these days. So, remember guys, stay with it.